ठीक है. Whenever anyone says alternate, there are two types. Everyone knows there are two types of current. Which one is DC current, one is alternating current. DC current means which is coming out from the adapter, and AC current means which is coming out from the wall. ये सब लोग को पता है. But actually, the current which is coming out from the oscillator or frequency generator is also known as alternating current. लेकिन वो alternating current नहीं, वो DC है actually.
Sir, if it's DC, why do you call it DC?
That's what. But the DC is having signals in the form of AC. Mane sine wave, cos wave. How is the AC current? AC current symbol is itself like this, right?
Yeah.
AC symbol is like that. Means what? Alternating current is like this. It's like this. Okay. So this is the alternating current signal. Understood now?
Yes, sir.
But if you see the output of a oscillator or output of a frequency generator, then also we get a sine wave, we get a cos wave, we get any wave. Is that clear? It depends on the availability on the panel. Whatever the signals are available on the panel. Understood now? So, but when you touch the wire or the thing which is coming out of the frequency generator, you won't get any shock. You won't get any shock. But here you will get a shock. Understood now?
The wire you don't get shock when you touch.
कौन सा wire?
Like normal small one if you have.
No, the copper wire. The copper wire which is coming out from here. Can you touch that one?
That one you can't.
You can't touch. That's what I'm saying. But the copper wire, the wire which is coming out of the generator. वहाँ पे क्या है? दो probes है. जैसा हमने voltage माने power supply पे दो है ना, positive negative. Have you seen this one? Red and black. You have seen this one.
Yeah.
माने when you have seen like 5 volts है, if you touch these wires, do you get any shock?
No.
No, you won't get any shock. Because it is 5 volt DC. DC से कोई वो shock नहीं आएगा.
But the wire can heat if it goes to 15.
Yeah, it can. If it is going to a very high,
15.
it depends on the length of the wire also. ज़्यादा लंबा है तो ज़्यादा होगा heating.
When we were doing experiment,
It got heated up.
Yeah, it was small wire.
I know. No, that was having high resistance actually. तो जो wire था ना, manganese wire जो भी था, उसका resistance ज़्यादा है. It becomes red hot.
It was.
High resistance wire that is used in what filaments? जो बल्ब है ना, बल्ब के अंदर जो फिलामेंट है, और या टंगस्टन, मैंगनीन, टंगस्टन, नाइक्रोम में सारे वायर ये फिलामेंट्स में इस्तेमाल करते हैं. फिलामेंट माने जैसा हैव यू सीन इलेक्ट्रिक स्टोव, स्प्रिंग वाला रहता है इलेक्ट्रिक स्टोव. हां, दैट इज व्हाट मैंगनीन वायर. वो रेड हो जाएगा ना, व्हेन इट इज हैविंग वेरी हाई रेजिस्टेंस. जब आप करंट लगाओगे, व्हेन यू अप्लाई द करंट, देन व्हाट हैपेंस, इट बिकम्स रेड हॉट. इसका रेजिस्टेंस बहुत हाई है. करंट कैन नॉट फ्लो थ्रू दिस, इट विल बिकम रेड हॉट. अंडरस्टूड नाउ? Tungsten is bulb. Manganese is used in that one, and we have nichrome wire. We have 3 or 4 different types of material like that. Understood now? Okay. So you understood now? So but it is a DC, but because it is giving a signal, we named it as a AC. Understood now? Got it now? Got the difference? समझ में आ गया?
Yeah.
So
only because the graph is different.
Only because it is giving a AC means the output is like this. No, the oscillator output is like this. So that is why we have given the name as alternating current. आया समझ में? Is that clear now?
Yeah.
ठीक है, चलो. So this was about amplifier and oscillator. Now there are 3 components. I will stop. Don't worry. I started late. Okay.
Yeah.
Because of you people. Okay. So tired? Very tired. Okay. Sit, relax. Just try to understand. I'm not going explaining a derivation here. ठीक है? I'm not explaining any derivation here. Okay. Just I'm trying to explain what are the how it is different from that current from the other current. Is that clear now? Got the clarity? You got the clarity now?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Okay. So you understood what is a processor and all. So whenever anyone is buying the processor or something, usko memory छोड़ो, memory, and apart from the memory and your RAM size and all, we have to look into the frequency.
I want the ZP4 and the.
So better look at the processor frequency. प्रोसेसर फ्रीक्वेंसी ज्यादा है तो कंप्यूटर फास्ट हो जाएगा, आपका फोन भी ज्यादा वर्क करेगा. इज दैट क्लियर? लाइक वन मोबाइल और योर आईफोन एंड ऑल, लाइक वन मोबाइल इज OnePlus, no? OnePlus is having high memory as well as more frequency.
But
it's an Indian phone, I think.
2.4.
iPlus is OnePlus is
Indian.
OnePlus is Indian.
Just 2.4 gigahertz.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like equal to a laptop, but it's not a Windows mode. It is Android mode. Android. Yeah. Understood? Got the difference? Chalo. So we will discuss now. We will discuss about the 3 components. What he has told. What are the topics in this lesson? Understood all of you? Now Abid, are you understanding, Abid?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If you are not understanding anything, just Ask me or write in the chat box. Okay. Now, ठीक है. चलो. Now we will go to now what is there in this lesson. We will discuss it. इसमें है ये lesson में है. First topic is resistor in AC R. Second वाला है capacitor in AC. Third वाला है inductor in AC. Fourth वाला है RC circuit. Fifth one is RL circuit. Okay, LC circuit is not there. LC circuit is deleted for the portions. This is not there. And seventh one is LCR circuit. Okay. Eighth one is what? Transformers like eddy currents here.
So what's LCR circuit?
L is C. R stands for resistor. C stands for capacitor. L stands for inductor.
Okay, sir.
Stores magnetic energy in the form of magnetic field. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Stores magnetic energy in the form of magnetic field. RL, resistor and inductor. Like in a transformer, and last I will teach you AC generator here now. Once I am done with that. AC generator. वो एक pending है last chapter का. Okay. That I will teach it here. But इसमें बहुत सारा deleted है. क्या deleted है? Here we have see. Here we have two cases. One is series. One is series and the second one is parallel. दो है. Is it clear? In LCR we have two. One is series and one
Yes,
is
sir.
parallel. Now we will go one by one. So now this is there in the syllabus. This is there in the syllabus. This is there in the syllabus. Can you open your syllabus copy? Now again going to phone. I told you to take a copy and paste it. Okay. Lazy people, huh? What is there? Now you can tell.
Sir.
आप बोलो ना. You just tell me, read that and tell
Sir,
me.
LC oscillations.
LC oscillations is it there?
Yeah, sir. No, it's deleted.
In deleted it is there.
Yes.
And then
Only that.
and can you see what is there in our syllabus? I sent that also. Who you भेजा ना मैं? Syllabus copy.
Yes, sir.
Full
So,
syllabus
deleted
copy.
portion is there.
No,
No,
syllabus
I sent.
copy I sent
I said
in the group.
Yes, sir, you sent.
Current and voltage.
इसमें alternating current. See AC current ही है. Peak RMS है तो starting वाला है. इसमें क्या है? Reactance and impedance. Then LC. Here it is. Okay, LCR series is only here. Okay, power factor, wattless current, AC generator and transformer. That's it. And LC oscillations is there. Qualitative treatment is there. It was deleted before. That's what I'm saying. Now, here he is not mentioning about LRC. Okay, see here. He says that LC is this is there. Only qualitative treatment. Okay, and series, not parallel. This is deleted. This is there. Okay, qualitative. This is there. And he is not discussing it. He's not discussing about this one. RL, RC is not discussing. But to understand this two, you have to understand this three. To understand this two, so you have to understand what is the behavior R, L, and C. What is R? R for resistor, C for capacitor, L for inductor. Resistor capacitor combination, resistor inductor combination, LC combination, LCR, series and parallel. Again, only series is there, parallel is not there. And then transformer is there, then AC generator. This is very small topic. It's very small. It's my drawing here, boss. Okay, this is also drawing, but only 4 lines, 4 points are there, 8 points are there altogether. You can finish it off. That is very small one and important also. Whereas we will just try to understand this one. What is the purpose of resistor? Function of
Resistor
resistor.
current.
Very good. Resistance of flow of current. One more. What is the one more function of this one? Yes. Correct function क्या है?
Sir, इसका.
Resistor का sir.
Sir,
Sir, skeleton.
मैं आपको पूछा ना, तो आप जवाब दीजिए.
बताए ना.
like you बताओ. बहुत
हाँ.
गुली कर रहा हूँ.
हाँ.
Yes sir. मैं नहीं touch करूँगा. Okay, I can come on. Then you will blame me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have to tell me.
Sir, from today I won't irritate you, sir. I say I won't irritate you. Sir, you only keep telling like this 4 5 times.
Sir, I'm so bad.
Yes sir. I didn't tell anything. Okay. Okay.
Sir, you know what is in nickname?
मेरे को नहीं चाहिए. मैं क्या
Sir,
करूँ?
let me tell you.
What I will do with that?
Sir, you can call him now.
What Chintu?
Huh?
Chimpu.
Okay. Okay. Sir. What they call you at home?
Me?
Uh,
Legend. Very good.
I'll ask her that. Don't I? Yes, I have his number.
Sir.
Okay, tell me, what's the second purpose of resistance?
Drive voltage towards it.
Very good. It drives voltage towards itself. What about all online students? You're not replying. Arham and Asha, Abid.
My attention seeker is not taking attention.
Yes, sir. I wasn't here.
Huh?
So I wasn't here for 2 minutes.
Where were you then?
Back.
So I was called, so I had to go for 2 minutes.
Okay, now there is
Doctor.
now there is a capacitor. Can you tell me about capacitor now? What is the function of a capacitor? What is the function of a capacitor?
So it will maintain like the current. It will make sure that the current does not go above the specific capacity.
Make sure. Who will make sure? There's nothing like that. Who is making sure about if something? Capacitor function is there. I have given all the definitions. What is the purpose of resistor, capacitor, inductor? Abid, do you know this one? Abid, huh?
No.
Keeping quiet doesn't mean that you know everything or like you will be exempted from asking the questions. Okay. You have to answer. Everyone is responsible for their own learning. Okay, I'm not responsible for your learning. I can only explain. Understood? My part is to explain, and you have to ask me the questions. You know, you have to tell me what is capacitor. I told you about capacitor, inductor. I did not. I'm not asking a difficult question now. Yeah.
Capacitor stores electrical energy.
Very good. It stores electrical energy in the form of
अरे लिखा तो है.
electric field.
Electric field.
In the form of electric field. And what is the purpose? What is the second purpose of capacitor?
Sorry, मेरी पेन फाड़.
Joking. No, I'm writing.
What is the तो photo ले लो बेटा. You are good at that, no? जिंदगी में यही करते रहना.
I'm good then.
So you're getting jealous. Tell him also.
Hey, I'm actually better than you.
ज़रा stress मत ले, बाल उड़ जाएंगे.
Okay, okay. Enough.
Now, what is the second purpose of a? What is the? Yeah.
You bullied me. Shut up.
इसको करना तू.
How?
Sir, you are telling me they both are.
Sir is barking from wrong time, sir.
बहुत ही कुत्ता बोल रहा.
तू बात मत कर.
Sir, I won't disturb you today.
Okay, that's good. That's
So
good.
keeping the voltage at the same level.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, from barking.
So charging and discharging
Okay,
electric charges.
don't take me to that point, man. There was a time where, you know,
But sir was a third. What is it?
Legend.
Not third of school.
not hug up a student, like, you know, when I was teaching in the university, like students are very, very, you know, very clever. वो तो ready रहते हैं वो लोग. नहीं वो मौके में तलाश में रहते हैं बकरा बनाने के लिए. You know that how they are like engineering students, 60 students in a class.
Yeah.
In engineering, like 60 students are there in a class, and if you go to university, at
Asha,
least
you can sleep
30 to 50 students in a class. Oh, and like, you know, like there was
Unfortunately, I'm not an engineer.
point where 100 to 50, 150 students there were. 100 to 150 students in a class. In there are like, you know, in a class.
So
Like
which
this is for
subject?
entrance exams.
Entrance exam.
Like that.
How is it?
Okay, ठीक है. Come on. Now here capacitor, the second purpose or the function of second capacitor is for filtering purpose. It blocks.
Sir,
What is
पैसा
it?
चोरी करते हैं गरीब लोग.
useless person.
No.
Oh, उसको नहीं coin रखने दिया.
You know, I should not record this. Okay, better. The motor is a machine which converts electrical energy to mechanical energy. Okay, electrical energy to mechanical energy. ठीक है? Now, in that we have one is DC motor, one is AC motor. Can you tell me where do we use DC motor and where do we use AC motor?
So in the toy cars we use.
इसके अंदर फैन है. इसके अंदर
DC.
toy car
DC.
DC motor. Understood now?
Car is
Simple
a DC.
example is my laptop. There is a fan under it. Okay, the fan is connected to a DC motor. And not only that, your toy cars, all the toy cars are working on DC motor. Okay, is that clear now? So apart from that, there are many applications of DC motor. The second one is AC motor. What is AC motor then? Which is used in washing machine, grinder, mixer.
Electron.
Yeah, a mixer, not only electrical. जैसा fan है, उसमें motor है, AC motor है उसमें. In that there is a AC motor. ceiling fan, table fan, washing machine, grinder, mixer, all these are basically water pump, which is pumping the water. All these are AC motors. Understood now? Got the difference? First of all, you should know motor, then you should understand
Yes,
what
sir.
is DC motor and AC motor. Chalo. Then last one is generator. Last one. After that, I will leave you. Okay. What is generator now? इसका उल्टा है.
Yeah, mechanical to electrical.
Very good. Mechanical to electrical. Mechanical energy
Mechanical.
to electrical energy. But from where you will convert mechanical?
From electrical, you need something to start it, no?
Start it. How will you start that? ठीक है. You are very close. Yeah. Mechanical to electrical. सही है.
We need
हाँ.
starter for that also.
Okay. जाएंगे. Message you did. Okay. You will go now.
So
Who
you
you are calling now?
No, not calling.
What is it? 12 minutes. What is it? YouTube you are watching.
It's a notification.
Open it.
Fine.
Open it. Just let me see.
Yeah, YouTube, no? Yeah.
No. Just on it. रखो ना. ऐसा कुछ सीक्रेट तो नहीं है ना उसमें.
No, sir. Please, eh?
हाँ. It's on your WhatsApp.
Sir, what?
एक मिनट. हाँ. What is it?
Aaron. That's a no.
अच्छा, you are talking to each other in this way. Very nice.
Sir, no, sir. He was telling some.
Okay, leave it. I don't want to. That's what I don't like. Not poke minus everywhere. It's not good also.
No, nothing like that.
Okay, ठीक है. Generator. Okay, generator means it is converting mechanical to electrical.
there is stored electrical energy in the generator also, little bit.
Man, it is converting mechanical to electrical.
Yeah, but
Mechanical
it's
माने
start-
my something I'm doing something literally mechanical.
Hmm.
Suppose I'm riding the cycle. I'm doing mechanical energy. That is a mechanical energy.
How to start,
मैं कुछ काम करता हूँ. That is a mechanical thing.
how to start it? Like a generator.
What is
When
the
current
question?
is gone, and you have generator in the house, the mechanical one, big one. How do you start that?
Because
Because
it doesn't sound interesting.
You take a you earlier you used to have that what is the portable generators. उसको एक बार फिराते थे हम लोग. पर एक बार you have to pull it and release it. Then what happens? The engine starts rotating and there is a
The grass cut or something like that.
grass
The grass cutting machine. Yes,
the
sir.
lawnmower.
Yeah, the ground
AC
one you put it in.
AC generator. AC generator. Suppose you go to the, now when you go to that the shipping, what is that, port and customs, वहाँ पे the chimneys are there from where smoke is coming out. Behind that क्या नाम है वो? The market. What is it? Fish market. Yeah, fish market के पीछे के we can see some chimneys and all. There's an electrical power station or electrical generator we say. How do we do that? Electrical generator में what we do is we first see here. We have a gas. In India we have coal, abundant coal. Here Sharjah is very good. One should know why Seva bill is less than Deva bill, because Seva has gas. Sharjah has gas. उसके पास बहुत सारा gas है. Okay, gas power plants है. So what it is doing is with that gas it is boiling the water. बड़े container में. ये room से भी बड़ा है. Triple 4 times 5 times. That much big container, very big container. There's water in that. They boil the water. हाँ हो गया. There is a water in that. The water boils. जब water boil हो जाएगा ना, उसके pressure बढ़ जाएगा ना, like a pressure cooker. Steam comes out with very high pressure. Have you seen? If you remove that, क्या है वो जो ऊपर का lid नहीं, ऊपर का जो रहता है ना nozzle, whistle अगर निकालेंगे तो you can see how the pressure goes. It is only for a small 2 liter or 3 liter. But think about like gallons, some thousands of gallons of water. So it is going with very high. इस पे pipe है, इस पे ऐसा नहीं है कि whistle नहीं है. It's like there is a pipe which is connected to the turbine. Turbine माने have you seen aeroplane engine?
Yeah.
Like fans, blades. Like it will go to that one. When the fan rotates, on the other side there is a motor. Like I will draw it here. See what happens here is, see here there is a I'm not drawing that much big. Now I'm boiling the water. Okay, so what happens here? The with very high pressure water comes here, and this is a turbine here. Okay, this is a turbine like this. Means the fan will rotate. When the fan rotates, here there is a partition, and ये जब इसका axle है ना, इसका जो fan का axle है, when the fan का जो axle है ना, there is a what is the coil here. So this coil is placed between the north pole and south pole of a magnet. So now what happened? Now see here, when you're rotating a coil in the presence of magnetic field, what will happen? Current is induced. Whatever the current is induced, which is coming to our home. This was explained by Michael Faraday. ठीक है, तो ये है generator. So if it stops working, no current will come here. So उसके पास 2 या 3 बैकअप है जो पावर सप्लाई जो है ना जनरेटर, व्हाट इज दैट, आई डोंट नो दैट एरिया, जहाँ पे जैसे दुबई में क्या है उसका नाम है एनर्जी, उसका स्टेशन का नाम है एनर्जी, एनर्जी मींस वेयर द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इज प्रोड्यूस्ड, उसको बोलते हैं ग्रिड. Here also near Sharjah you have this one fish market, no? When you go that road, Al Khan backside road, when you go backside road, like port
So near that Flag Island.
हाँ फ्लैग आइलैंड उसके पीछे उस हिस्से में है, no? फ्लैग हाँ.
So behind that.
You have to go that road. You can see the power, electrical. It is there. Sharjah Electricity Authority will be there.
That's
So
what
they are
it is.
producing this
That is,
electricity.
waste treatment.
They are producing continuously. It is rotating how many times? See here, man.
Ajmani sir, near the school one Ajmani.
Near a school.
Ah, that same.
School.
Sharjah Ajman road है ना, party वो road पे भी है ना, वहाँ पे भी you will find this one. You will find this containers also. You can see this one.
Yeah.
But this is rotating how many times? 50 to 60 times in 1 second. This is rotating. This blade is rotating 50 to 60 times. When this blade is rotating, the axle is rotating the same time. And when the axle is rotating, the coil is also rotating. How many times? 50 to 60 times in 1 second. So that is why AC is produced, and that AC is coming to our place. Yeah. Finish. So this completes your introduction part. So tomorrow I'll be starting with our resistor, then capacitor. What time I have to take class? Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday, man. Arham. What time I have to take?
Before 4.
Before 4.
Sir, morning.
Morning.
So
With all of you.
so morning what time?
हाँ हाँ आ रहा हूँ.
So morning what time?
1 second.
बोर्ड की डेट कब से रिलीज हो गया ना, 27 से 15 से.
Ma'am sending good release. One message ma'am for you.
Okay, I'm stopping here. Okay.